No matter how long it takes, keep going. No matter how much it hurts, keep going. So you was placed on this earth for a reason. You weren't meant to be average. You were meant to excel. You gotta understand that this grind is meant to make you who you're supposed to be, a dog.
It's grind season, homie. It's not about today. It's about the future. You do the work now. Do the work now. And all of the shit that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all going to be on a whole nother stratosphere. It's time to stay focused, man. Fuck partying, fuck trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you not clubbing like every time I text you and invite you to go do something fun and cool, you always studying? Because I'm trying to get it.
The thing is, man, it's always going to be a party. It's always going to be a time to celebrate and a time to join friends or a day to, I mean, the bars are always open. Always open. No matter how old you are, they're always open, you know? What's not always open is the opportunity to check the box in life, you know, to achieve your dreams. That's not always open, man.
You still got work to do. Stay on that basketball court. Stay on that football field. Fuck all the homies texting and calling and trying to make you feel bad about being so focused.
For the struggle of coming back, it's beautiful. That struggle, it's hard. It doesn't appear like it's beautiful while you're going through it, but it's just being tested. And without a test, there's no testimony.
Bottom isn't when you experience the worst moment of your life.
Definitely.
Bottom is when you change.
It's when you actually, when you touch it, when you smell it, when it's right on your face.
Yeah.
You feel. It's not about severity of what the thing is. It's about
what you do with it once it happens.
To somebody at their lowest moment right now watching this video, what do you say to them?
There's only one way, one direction. If you're at the bottom, there's only one way, but you gotta look up. And when you look up, there's somebody there waiting for you. His name is G.O.D. And he's there with a hand, reaching out, waiting for you to take control of your life. Because I learned one very important lesson. Your relationship with God is like that of a captain and a crew member. One rows, the other one steers. But it's very interesting because many times in our life, we want to get confident and cocky and arrogant. And God says, I steer, but I do not row. We need to put in the work, and God will guide. And that's the greatest lesson I've learned.
Don't be mad. When you're laying there in your fucking bed, and you're in the fucking hospital, and you're 70, 80, 90 years old, you're thinking, man, I feel like I didn't fucking do something. Because you did. You didn't do it. You didn't do shit.
Stay focused and stay in the studio, stay working, stay grounded, stay humble, keep making money and stack it high as you can stack it, no matter what anyone around you say.
You are using such minimal of what you have. There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you. And if you misunderstand that, you have a real problem. A real problem. I can understand you misunderstand me running down the street, shirt off, fuck this, yeah. I can get it, I get it. If you misunderstand what I'm saying right now today, the problem is you. And you don't want to fix it.
And standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential. The ghost of the ideas you never acted on. Ghost of the talents you didn't use. And they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say, we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave together.
You're gonna look up, these days gonna keep going by. So do you let the days go by and look up and you done wasted a year doing what? Or do you just pick it up? All right, well, gotta figure it out, made some mistakes, life goes on. Let me figure out life from this point.
Crowd, we finna grind our way out of this until we own everything we want.
Man, this shit ain't hard. Like, all you gotta do is work. Bottom line, like, work. You know what I mean? Like, it's really what it's all about. Like I told you, it's all about the product. Like, everything else, like, it's okay. It matters a little bit or something like, but at the end of the day, it's all about the product and what you're trying to do.
You gotta stay in the cold. You gotta stay ready. It's gonna be freezing, nigga. It's gonna be freezing.
And just know when it's freezing, you doing something. And when you doing something, it count. When you ain't doing shit, it don't count. And you don't want to wake up one day and everybody look at you and you ain't never did shit that counted. You ain't never did nothing that matter. Your mama deserve better. Your brothers, nigga. The real niggas that love you. Keep standing in the cold, nigga, and it's gonna count.
Hey, dog, you do realize that this could be the year that you change your life if you just lock in? A whole 365 days ago, day in and day out towards your goals with no distractions. We ain't hearing the excuses no more. Your future is tied to that. 2024 should be an apology toward all the BS that you did last year. Lock in and change your life. Like your life depends on it. Because it do.
Genuinely work. That's what's gonna separate you from everybody else.
Yes.
You gonna put the hours in to work.
Just stay focused, you understand? You know what I'm saying? Keep your mind straight on the prize. Don't let nothing get in between. You know what I'm saying? Gotta focus up. Like my boy Fabio said, fully focused. You can't let shit get in between the way you and your goal.
Put yourself in the mirror as a man and you say, I'm gonna control the things I can control. That's how you get better, that's how you take steps. But we gotta go to work every day. We gotta go to work every day to clean up this little that's holding us back. So we can be who we meant to be.
Ignore and outperform them. You see, while you're over there watching me and talking about me, I'm working. I'm working hard. I'm taking things to the next level. You keep gossiping and I'll keep working. You keep talking smack and I'll keep working. You keep focusing on everything and everyone else and I'll keep working. And when you finally look around at where you are and where I'm at, you realize that you have nothing left to talk smack about. And you will lose and I will win.
Stop being you. Fuck what they think. You keep worrying, oh, they going, fuck what they gonna say. Start being you. Listen, before you know it, life is gonna be over. And you're gonna say to yourself, I didn't live my life. I'm seeing too many people out here being clones of people that they never met just because they seen them on social media and they put this whole show on, this production that their life is so great that you don't even want to be you, that you abandon yourself. I ain't gonna never jump outside of myself and be nobody else. I'm gonna be me. Start fucking being you and stop being everybody else. Stop being scared. Be you.
Until you've already done it. Nobody's gonna come and celebrate with you until you've already done it. All right? The work is going to come before the belief, which means you're going to have to work for a long time by yourself with no applause, with no awards, with nobody telling you good job. And then once you start to build something and people start to see the momentum and they start to see the result and you start doing some things, then you're going to get a little belief. All right? And then what's going to happen is you're going to believe. You're going to believe a little bit. And then what's going to happen? You're going to go do a little bit more work and a little bit more work. The results are going to come more. More people are going to believe. All right? Nobody believes in you because you haven't done anything yet.
The situations and the struggles that you're going through that shit right now for a reason. If you ain't have no obstacles on the way to the finish line, would you really enjoy it as much when you finally got your trophy? If you ain't go through no obstacles on the way to the end of this road, like when you finally get to your destination, like would you appreciate it as much? Probably not. So respect your process and understand that all this shit that you're going through, everything that happens in your life, it happened for a reason. I had to come to a realization that if I didn't end up in those different positions with jail and I didn't go through all the shit I went through with people, just imagine how much different I would be as a person. I probably wouldn't be able to tell y'all the shit that I'm telling y'all, talk to y'all how I talk to y'all. Everything would be different. So just understand that everything you're going to, it made you who you are, and it happened for a reason.
And that's what I hope people understand. Your life in the journey you put yourself through, there's nothing more than that. And that's all I want people to do is realize that you have to struggle. You have to struggle. The bigger the struggle, the bigger the peace. The bigger the suffering, the more.
What are you doing with your life, bro? What are you, like, I thought you said you want to be great. I thought you said you want to be the best. But you don't act like you don't move like it. You wake up late. You sleep late. You don't study. You don't work out. You don't want this shit. And no one's going to feel sorry for you when you don't get it. That's your problem.
Man, get off your ass and go grind, bro. Real talk. Get off your ass and go grind, man. Go make that money, man.
Once you make that money, man, everything else gonna fall in line. Once you make that money, everything else gonna fall in line, man. You start making money, you gonna start walking taller, head up high, confidence gonna grow. You gonna start dressing better, eating good, looking good, feeling good, talking good. And then once everybody see that, once you look good, feel good, talk good, walk good, man, then everything else.
My biggest fear, honestly, was, let's say this. Let's say I don't care if you believe in God or not. I don't care. So this is play a game with me. Let's say you're God, and we have a big long line of people. And I made it to heaven. I'm 75 years old. I'm 300 pounds. I made it to heaven. I worked for Ecolab my entire life, spraying for cockroaches. That's what I did. But I'm dead. I'm in heaven now. And you're judging us all now. So we're in line. We're all sitting there in line. You have Adam Brown. He has a big board up, and you're talking to Adam Brown about his life. And you rip it down, and I'm next in line, David Goggins. I see my name, and I see all this. God goes, hey, you say, read this, man. And I'm reading this list, and I'm seeing 182 pounds, Navy SEAL, Ranger School, motivational speaker, changing lives. Okay, man, pull-up record, all this. And I'm like, that's not me, man. And God looks at me and says, that's who you were supposed to be.
I was just overthinking a lot. Like I was, getting down. But I don't tell nobody, none of that stuff. Like I just, anytime somebody asks me like, are you okay? I always say, I'm good, even if I'm not. Like I'm just kind of used to, getting through stuff on my own. So.
I'm trying to get so much out of this and get away from it. Like, I have a house on an island, y'all won't see me again, type shit. Like, that's how I'm trying to beat. I'm trying to beat all this type shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be around this too much longer. I don't even want the spotlight. Y'all can have it. This can have it. Once I be, go ahead.
What I'm really chasing is finding my own self-happiness. Because at the end of the day, one thing I've come to realize is girls are always going to be there, partying is always going to be there. All that shit that you be chasing that doesn't make you better, that shit will always be there. It's never going to leave for real. Y'all niggas got to realize and understand that chase your goals, chase your dreams. You feel me? A lot of y'all are more worried about how am I going to pull this girl rather than, oh, how am I going to change my life this year, you feel me? Like a lot of y'all got y'all priorities all the way messed up.
I was losing, I was still smiling. I took all my L's, chin up, losing, hurt, fucked up, pop. Ain't know what I was gonna do next, but I was still smiling. I ain't never hate on nobody. That's why I'm blessed. Feel me? 2024, get that hate up out your heart, man. Smile, be happy for people, man. That shit gonna pay off, trust me.
Consistency. I pride myself in being consistent, a great father. I pride myself in being consistent, a good person. I pride myself in being consistent, trying to help others. I pride myself in being consistent, trying to inspire people. I pride myself being consistent, trying to being on time, being consistent with who I am from day to day, so you ain't getting no one else. You know who you're gonna get from day to day. All right, now it's time to turn it up. The pressure's on. We hitting the button now. It's go time. It's go time. All the little prep and all that stuff is over. It's time for us to get a lot more serious coaches, staffers. It's time for us to get a lot more serious. We're gonna be consistently who we are from here to this game. And we wanna know who you are, and we want that consistently. That's what we're looking for. That's what this world is looking for. It's no way that you're gonna be anything successful in life if you're inconsistent. Everybody's looking for consistency. The person that you love, that you dating, that you kicking it with, all she wants is what? Whoever you showed her you was gonna be when you was dating and you was kicking it, you gotta be that person. It can't be a surprise 2 weeks later after you get what you want. You gotta still want what you got. Consistently. Whatever you choose to be it consistently. Today, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna be consistent. We're gonna work our butts off, we're gonna have a little adversity in the middle of practice, but we're gonna fight and be consistent with how we finish and how we prepare. We got that? Yes, sir. The winning starts today.
You put the work in, and when you put the work in, God bless you. Shit is not that deep, man. A lot of you niggas ain't putting the work in. You think you putting the work in, but you need to work 2 times harder than what you working now if you want to win.
Honestly, just lock in, man.
I think the biggest thing nowadays, everybody has social media and stuff, and like sometimes you just gotta put the phone down. Sometimes you gotta figure out who you are. People all the time are like, how do you figure out what you wanna do? And like, I got big dreams to be rich and famous or just rich, but I just don't know what to do. I got so many things I wanna do. A lot of people don't like remove themselves from the crowd, or like you never put down the weed, or you never put down the alcohol, or you gotta really remove yourself from all this stuff, and like maybe put down your phone for once, just think and like just sit back. And sometimes it might make you cry, you might be to go into some deep depression shit, but it'll trigger that thing in your brain to think and to figure out what you really want to do. So that's my biggest advice. That's something that I did and that worked for me.
What's up, bro? I can't do nothing but smile, man, because it's incredible, to me at least, that going through everything that you're going through, you still find a way to show up here day after day, and that takes a great amount of just strength and courage, man. And I just want to give you your flowers, man, and credit while you're here. We gotta be living in arguably the worst financial crisis, suicidal, depressive time period in the history of life. And I don't know what algorithm this is that we're living in. But you know what? We in this shit together. I can tell you that. And I just want to tell you that there's a lot more to you than you even give yourself credit for, way more. And you know, on the days where I'm not feeling my absolute best, I go for a walk. I put my phone down and I just go for a walk, because I never want to spread my negativity out into the world. And I'll just speak to as many people as I can, because they said that like, if you don't find a way to reduce the suffering of your surroundings, your suffering won't end, and I truly believe that. But I don't want to hold you, man. I just wanted to come in and check on you. And again, just tell you how proud I am, bro. Like, you're strong, bro, and I hope to see you soon.